Hey, what's up? You watching Tom Mizzle, you watching my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a review of Married to Medicine, Season 2, Episode 7. I want to apologize. Last week I said the episode was Season 2, Episode 5. It wasn't. It was Episode 6. I did correct it in the title, so it was Episode 6, not 5. I don't know why I said 5 last week. But this is Episode 7. Alright, let's jump right into it, okay? Next video will be Greenleaf, so look forward to that, y'all. I can't wait. I can't wait to do that. I'm excited. All right. All right. So Imani continued talking with Britain, and continue from last week. Imani dropped the bomb that she said she's initiating the divorce with Phil, and we finally found more information. It just seemed like it's crazy how Imani Phil relationship has the spiral downward like this. Last season they was all great. It was no issues. They was in love and everything. But now this time is more. And as we go in more episodes, she giving us more information about how this marriage was not that perfect or clear cut that we thought it was. And so she basically said she's not getting affection from him. He gave no fight to when she initiated divorce. I said, damn, when he gave no fight, that means he just checked out as well. So Brittany said, do you think y'all just grew apart? And I guess that's what it probably was. She said, yeah, we grew apart. We basically just grew apart. He's in a different direction. He is focusing so much on this dispensary, this cannabis business. And she in her own field with mental health, the book, and still medical. And they're just different apart. And the only hard thing about this is that Phil been in Idris' life since she was like almost 2 years old. So he's been the father figure that Idris has known. So break that up. It's like, oh, hurt this boy, and this boy is a teenager. So it's like, that's like not a real bad time to separate the father that he has known for his life in his pivotal moment as a teenager. Now, Imani did suggest that she hopefully that they will continue their relationship even after if Imani and Phil break up. Because she said they are actually getting divorced and they separated right now. But I was like, it had to be some way to salvage that relationship. Because Brittany said, can it be salvageable? And she said, I don't know. I don't think it will be. Because at the end of the day, we just into this directions. And it's not working. It hasn't been now for a while. She said, remember last year in a the anniversary, after they had a dinner, they supposed to go somewhere. He said, well, I'm going to go home and watch the game. You could go home, I could take you where you need to go, or I could give you a cab. And that's it. I was saying, damn, y'all supposed to be together. So how you just go with your thing and tell her what you're going to do. And then you're going to give her an option. You're going to take her, or you're going to give her a cab, and that's it. Just leave it alone. So I just upset that it was no fight between those two. Like, he just gave no fight. He said, okay, like, nothing, no bed, none. Let's talk about this nigga counseling. Let's do something. None of that. He just gave up. And I just don't know. I really just don't know. And we only hearing Imani's side because it's only mainly something about the woman. So the men is not really that focal point of the show. So it's like we only getting her side of it. And she's telling how much of what she's going through with him, and it's just like, wow, to endure that for so long. Okay, so continue on. I'm going to continue with Imani. She met with her mother, Paula, and you know, the relationship is funny. And mother tell her straight up. She tell her no chaser, and she sit down and she was like, what's going on? And Imani finally told her that she's contemplating the divorce, and she told Phil that she's getting divorced, and she basically said that Phil said he's not coming coming back, and can you pack him his stuff and send it to him? I said, wow. When I heard that, I said, damn. It's like, dang, it's really like that. Like, really, it's really like that to tell her that you're not coming back to LA. You stay in Oklahoma and pack my stuff and send it to me. But he is coming down, I think in a few weeks, next week or something like that, shows like a talk. And the mom said, you got to let Idris know about this like sooner or later, because if he find out, it's not going to be good if it's not coming from you. So let him know so you can ease him away. And she said you could do FaceTime and stuff like that. But she was like, she won't like to do FaceTime. She would like to have Phil present with Idris, and they all sat down together and they talked. And that's what she had wanted when her father left home when she was younger. and everything. So she just don't want that same thing. She don't want the history repeating itself, that he would just leave and Idris is going to find out. And Idris and Phil talk on the phone constantly, like basically on a daily basis, or FaceTime with each other on a daily basis. So to have this boy get his heart broken like that, it's something like that. I mean, he just seemed like he's a mature young man's boy, so he could able to understand it, but at the same time, he's still a boy who's yearning for the father that he always had known. So she hoping that the relationship doesn't savage or doesn't end when they end their relationship and their marriage, but they continue on. He will to continue to be the father figure that Idris has known, and I hopefully that will be the case if Imani and Phil break up. I can say if instead of when, because she said they are getting divorced, but I'm just hoping that they can work this out. Like, it has to be some way. I don't know. But sometimes I do know that couples do go apart, and you can't really do much about that. They just go apart, and you just gotta deal. Like, so later on, Imani invite the girls, ladies over to her house. And she wanted to have them help her pick up a book cover, picture for her book cover that she's coming out with. So all the ladies came, and Brenda asked Imani, "Are you sure you're going to tell these girls? When they come in, like, are you really want to tell them?" She said, "I don't know, because I really don't want to know if I'm going to tell them." Now, before I say that, the mom suggests, like, okay, you going to have the thing with Idris, or you going to let your friends know. And Imani said she don't know because she really don't want that negative energy from them. She want to know, and they're going to receive it how she want to present it to them. And the mom said, just be straight up. Your narrative was vague. So they all right. It's not straight to the point. If you let them know straight to the point, now they might still like, I knew, and they would jerk your face, or someone would be supportive. Let you know it is what it is. This is my narrative. Take it as it is. And I don't care. Point blank, period. I said what I said. And let it be. As long as that you know what you have to do, as long as that you clear, then whoever will be on your side will be on your side. Whoever will be shitting on you will just do with that. And you just got to move forward from that. And you just cut whoever you need to cut off your life and just do what you have to do. But be clear with your narrative. Don't leave it vague. Alright? So they did the picture and all that stuff. She showed the first 3 pictures, put 6 pictures. The first 3 pictures was horrible. I was like, yeah, they all look kind of the same. And the blue top did not make it powerful for enough. Then when she had that black, I said, did she do a picture with the black on? She did black. It looked different. It looked better. It looked powerful. In the third picture, I agree with a lot of ladies. The third picture does make it seem like she a boss woman. She had a lot to say. It's powerful. It's vulnerable at the same time. It's a lot of information. It's stuff. It's make a statement if you see that picture on the book. And make you want to look at the book and say, okay, let me see what this woman has about. Because she have a powerful pose in the black. It brings it out. So, and then she turned into telling the ladies that. Because Shanique asked her, did your husband Phil look at the pictures? He knows you. He has some input. He probably would like everything. But at least he has some input. And then that's what she tells into that she had a lot of things going on, and she actually had a lot of things going on, and she mentioned that her and Phil is getting separated, and they will be getting divorced. She said it definitely, they will get divorced. And I was like, oh, so Jasmine said, are you kidding me? And that's how it ended, all that stuff. Done from that. Now, Shanique has her birthday party, and they all was at the horseback riding ranch. After the ranch, at the horseback riding, they did eating, and then the line dancing, and they had a cake. They all got there, and Molly did not go. She told Britton told him that she had to go to work. She was on call. She couldn't come. That's it. Make up a lie. That's what. But Molly wasn't feeling well, and she was not in a mental state to even go to the ranch to enjoy themselves. So she said, instead of being Deborah Donna, let me just stay home. And that's it. So everybody got there. They all horseback riding. I remember when I did horseback riding, it was so great. I had a good time. I enjoyed it. It was my first time doing it too. My first and only time. I wish I could do that again. And what they did in that episode was mostly just calm thing. When I did my thing, they was galloping, they was running. I was like, oh my gosh, easy down on me, y'all. Shit, this is my first time, but I had a good time. Shoot, it was oh my gosh, I had a full experience, so it was nice. And afterwards I ate as well. So that's that. They went to eat. Now, Jasmine, you do too much. Like, you safeguarded. Yes, you the teacher. You trying to help Kendra get on her diet. So Kendra said, F this. I'm eating tonight. And I did the same thing. I said, you going to have all this food in front of me and I'm not eating. F the diet. Jasmine, you can do what you got to do. But Kendra, as a beginner, you just got to ease that out. You just can't go straight force like that. So she was eating. And Jasmine noticed that she had a cornbread on her plate. And I said she had chicken, she had some other stuff on her plate as well, which I know could be more fattening than a cornbread. So she went over to Kendra's plate and she said, can I take the cornbread off your plate? And Brent was like, what? Are you policing her food? Leah was like, so, I can't. Leah was like, I can't with this girl. Everybody was looking at this. Robert was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Everybody was looking. And I said, why is she doing this? So Kendra said, you know what? I'm not arguing with her, just don't argue with her, just let it be. She took the cornbread off the plate. I would say it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me. I said, you better get daddy your bony behind until that seat, because you is not taking near one of the stuff out of my plate. You go ahead, bop. You don't mess with a black person food. You don't mess with a black person radio. You don't mess with black person food. You don't mess with black person belongings and possessions. Especially when they play, when they hungry. Shoot, don't mess with nothing. Don't take nothing out of my plate. I let you have it. But I'm eating this cornbread tonight. We work on some diet some other time, but tonight we having it. So it was like that. And then Leah was chuckling. It was like, I can't. So Jackson, Leah, you got something to say? And they went back and forth. Leah was trying not to hear it, but Leah said, I'm not checking for you, boo. And they go a little back and forth. Shanika had to break it up. And they did a line dancing. And that was cool and everything, and that's all good. Went home. Now, finally, Britton gave Mac what he needed all this damn last time. Figured a loving, some good loving, some good greatness. Freaking the sheep, rumping the sheep, betting, ratty, pony riding. She gave them some. And it was about time. I was saying, come on, Britton, that man needs some. Like, come on. He did all the sacrifices. You not giving him something. The finance man that's that too, girl. You better. So she had Shanique watch the kids. And she played a nice, sexy, erotic night. She went to get some lingerie. She had the little whip thing, the ice cream whip that she had. And I was like, oh snap. It took her an hour to get ready when they got in the hotel. But Mac was saying, are you ready, babe? Are you ready? Because I was like, listen, you took an hour and he was just going to take that thing right off. So it was like, why are you going to take all that long ass time to get ready? All right? So they did that. They kicked the camera crew out. She said, you got to get out. You got to get out. Get out. And they got out. All right? And they did their night. I said, finally, it's about time. I was happy. And I was sitting there in my car. I said, yes, finally, Britton. You gave your man something. Your man said, oh, what's going on here? What's that? I'm worried about that. But it's good. You always look good. Everybody look good. So I was like, oh, he got some good night. And she said her body was hurting the next day and everything when they went to Imani's house. I said, that's what you was doing a lot of positions that you wasn't supposed to be doing. All right, so Hobart and Kendra, this is the last thing we'll talk about. Hobart and Kendra went out. Remember, Kendra said she took a private interview and didn't let Hobart know. And she would tell him, she would have to tell him. She got offered a position and they're working on a contract. So now she needs to tell him. Now, when they went on dinner, it was cool. She said she gonna come out straight up to say it. I said, yeah, just let her straight out to say it. She said she got this interview. He wasn't happy about that. And the outcome was she was offered the job. And it's a full-time position. Now, Hobart was not liking that. Because technically they had an agreement. Him and Kendra agreed that she would not take a full-time position until at least 6 months. And I think she would probably take a full-time position after a year. After a year, then she could probably go back working full-time. But not take a position, though it was considered a full-time position until at least after 6 months. Because she just had baby Hart. I think his name is Baby Hart. And it was like, okay. I mean, that makes sense. And she was working part-time right now. But she would not take a full-time position. And he was not having it. She said, I'm confused. What exactly is the issue? He said, well, most women will be killed to have an opportunity to be in your pursuits right now. And I wasn't taken aback by that because I was like, oh, come on, don't go there. Don't go there. And Kendra said, I could be a woman and take care of my kids and do everything. I said, yes, you can. There are women out there who are working full time and taking care of their kids. And some of them doing them by themselves. So it's like, they could do that. And you got his husband. Now, the only thing about it is that if you agree to the agreement and you know you're not going to stick to that agreement, you should just say, let's listen that for like 3 months or so, or something like that. And I want to work, and something like that. But the fact that you agree to it and now you renege on that agreement, that makes the issue of what right there. Because men sometimes don't like that change or abruptly change. You agree to something, they will hold you to that word. Come on, ladies. Know the men's brain. We sometimes men are simple. We need to have that definite thing. You agree to it, stick to it. Now, I agree with Hoba in a way, and I agree with Kendra. Kendra want to work. She want to be a full-time mom, full-time working, take care of the kids. She could do that. But the thing that she did is the thing that she did that was messed up, that she took the interview behind his back and didn't tell him. She didn't tell him straight off. Don't have no secrets. But that was that. How do y'all feel about that? Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, y'all. And let's look forward to my Greenleaf review. It's back on, y'all, and I can't wait. So, talk to y'all later. Peace.